Good evening. When there is a will, there is a way. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister met US Secretary of State to sign historic Bahrain and US bilateral agreement. Finance and National Economy Ministry participated in Cityscape Global. Interior Minister chaired Civil Defense Council meeting. Libya floods death toll passed 5,100. Vietnam apartment fire killed 56. Today's news in detail. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister met US Secretary of State to sign historic Bahrain and US bilateral agreement. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, yesterday met with his US Secretary of State Antony J. Blinken at the State Department as part of his official visit to the United States. During the meeting, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa and Secretary Blinken signed a historic bilateral agreement, the Comprehensive Security Integration and Prosperity Agreement, which forms a cornerstone for cooperation not only for Bahrain and the US but also globally, as it represents a new architecture for bilateral and multilateral cooperation. The Comprehensive Security Integration and Prosperity Agreement will enhance Bahrain-US cooperation across a range of areas from defense and security to emerging technology, trade and investment. Finance and National Economy Ministry participated in Cityscape Global. The Ministry of Finance and National Economy participated as part of the Bahraini Pavilion in Cityspace Global held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Over 350 exhibitors are taking part in the global event to highlight the best international practices in future development and construction technologies. The ministry's participation is in line with its strategy to promote the government land investment platform and showcase the most important investment opportunities provided by the platform, which is part of Bahrain's strategy to attract major developers and investors and exchange regional and global experiences. The government land investment platform was launched within the framework of Bahrain's economic recovery plan to facilitate commercial procedures and increase their efficiency. Interior Minister chaired Civil Defense Council meeting. The Minister of Interior General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa has yesterday chaired the Civil Defense Council meeting. The session was attended by the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Agriculture, Minister of Oil and Environment, Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, Minister of Transportation and Telecommunication, Ministry of Works, Minister of Information and Chief of Public Security. Addressing the session, the Interior Minister expressed thanks and gratitude to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Royal Humanitarian Foundation RHF set to send urgent relief aid to flood-affected Libyans. The Royal Humanitarian Foundation RHF is set to dispatch a relief aid consignment to flood-hit Libyans. The move is in line with His Majesty the King's rule to dispatch urgent humanitarian relief aid to the Libyan people to help alleviate their suffering in the aftermath of the devastating floods that swept in the northern eastern region in Libya, leaving many people dead, injured or missing and causing massive damage to infrastructure and institutions. Bahrain participated at 10th GCC Standing Committee on Statistical Work. Bahrain participated in the 10th meeting of the GCC Statistical Center's Standing Committee on Statistical Work, represented by the IGA Information and E-Government Authority. Dr. Khalid Ahmed Al-Mutawa, IGA Deputy CE for Operations and Governance and Acting CE for Statistics and Population Registry, led Bahrain's delegation. Dr. Al-Mutawa highlighted the importance of these GCC joint meetings, and he also noted that the items on the meeting's agenda reflected the high level of importance placed by the GCC countries. Now, we shall go for a short commercial break.
16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. His Majesty the King received special gift from Russian President. His Majesty King Hamad bin Sal Khalifa has yesterday received a special gift from Russian President Vladimir Putin. The gift, which is one of the best rare Siberian falcons, reflects President Putin's appreciation for His Majesty the King, as well as the distinguished relation between the two leaders. The rare falcon was presented to Ahmed Abdul Rahman Al Sati, Bahrain's ambassador to Russia, during his participation in the Eastern Economic Forum held in the Russian city under the patronage of President Putin. Libya floods death toll rose to 5,100. Search teams combed streets, wrecked buildings and even the sea Wednesday to look for bodies in a coastal Libyan city where the collapse of two dams unleashed a massive flash flood that killed at least 5,100 people. The Mediterranean city of Derna has struggled to help after Sunday night's deluge washed away most access roads, and workers who managed to reach the city described devastation in its center. Vietnam apartment fire killed 56. A fire at an apartment block in Vietnam's capital Hanoi killed 56 people, among them children, and injured 37, police have said. The fire broke out during the night in a 9-story building home to about 150 residents, according to the official Vietnam news agency, which said the blaze was contained by 2 a.m. Television images showed firemen equipped with horses and ladders at a scene by night, while a column of thick dark smoke billowed from the building by day. Over 700 people tested for Nipah virus after 2 deaths in India. The southern Indian state of Kerala shut some schools, offices and public transport on Wednesday in a race to stop the spread of the rare and deadly Nipah virus, which has killed 2 people. 2 adults and a child were still infected in a hospital, and more than 700 people were being tested